Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's art stream. I'm really excited that you're here. We are going to be doing our animation for King Mario. On the screen here, I have his Twitch. You can check him out. We are doing our very first giveaway of the page. King Mario won a free animation. He does stream on Twitch. The funny thing is he also does art. So hopefully he still enjoys it, seeing as I'm very much a beginner. But you can find him on Twitch. He does Stream Raiders. He is a captain on there. He also draws and plays lots of games. So check him out. He's a really nice guy. So we are going to go ahead and jump on it today. I started off with a base sketch layer, and I like to use different colors to kind of sketch different areas. And then I went on top of that with a second, more thorough sketch layer. From there, I wanted to go ahead and work on the easel with shapes. I'm very new to Photoshop, so it took me a little bit to get used to the different tools. I found that if you press Ctrl T, you can make the object that you just used transformable, and then if you right click, you can choose distort, skew, different options, and that's how you can make the edges different angles. One mistake I did make right here is that I didn't add another layer. I am actually drawing on top of my sketch, which you don't want to do that. You want to add another layer on top of that. So I ended up using the selection tool, cropping that out, making it its own layer. Then I'm going to go back with my base layer for Mario. You can either choose to do your final outline first and then your base layer, but I wanted to have a good picture of what it looked like to be able to do my outline. The challenging part was the head because of the perspective of how we're viewing Mario. So I drew some circles to try to figure out the right look and the right kind of direction of his hat. The outline is on its own layer. I also am making this an animation, so I put the arm in its entirety. Anything that's going to be moving on its own separate layer, it's going to be really important that whatever you're having moving is on a different layer. That's going to be super important for your animations. On the side, you'll see that I'm playing Stream Raiders. Really fun game to do kind of in the meantime. You can mask a layer by creating a new layer and holding Alt and going to the side, and a little arrow will appear. That way anything you draw on top of that will stay in the same layer as the one before. So whenever you're shading, I like to take the brush and make it really soft, and then use dark or white to kind of shade that. So for the pantsuit, the selection tool is super helpful. I was able to mark out the area that I wanted to and shade it because I wanted the top half of his trousers to be shaded, but not where his pant leg started. So that selection tool is really helpful for that. I've been working with Photoshop for about a week now. I do have some experience with Photoshop. I used to use it about 10 years ago, and this is also my first week working with the HUION drawing tablet. This is my fifth or sixth drawing with it. So I'm creating another layer for the animation for his arm. I tried skewing it, but I didn't like the difference that was. So instead, I ended up making it only rotate slightly. I had a big problem with extra dark coming where the armpit was, and so I had to go through each layer and figure out where that was. And you can kind of see whenever I take that off where all those little parts are, that really messes up your final product whenever you're exporting it. So once I got all that cleared up, I was able to save it as this little guy here. Let's see, I'm going to move it over so you can see it. I'm really happy with how it came out. You can see it kind of go back and forth. On OBS, you're able to control the speed of how far it goes back and forth. This up here is the end result. So thank you guys so much for joining me for doing this. I know it was a long one. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be uploading the time lapse of this video onto my YouTube and Twitch, so make sure to go check it out there. I may be back on later. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye. Being new to this, it took me around 4 hours, 4 to 4.5 hours to complete this and edit the animation, but I am very happy with how it turned out. I feel like each time I practice, I just get better and better. So thanks for joining me. Tune in next time. Y'all have a good day.